Hi guys, my name is Tehraz, and where the hell have I been for so long, you might wonder. Well, that is almost as long of a story as I was away. Basically I had problems with my computer, and also I was very busy most of the time, and I had problems, okay? Also, I've been up for over 24 hours, so if my voice sounds a bit tired, then now you know why. In this video though, I want to speak about a topic that recently Level Cap made a video about, so if you want to listen to his opinion, feel free to go look at that video. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see that. He talked about free DLCs and how they are basically better than microtransactions, and how these days we basically only have those two options. Now my take on this story is completely different. First of all, I might not be right about everything that I say, but feel free to correct me in the comments. I think that these days we should come up with a new name for microtransactions, because as we have seen lately in CSGO, for example, your microtransactions can cost hundreds of dollars, so we should start calling them macro transactions maybe. Well, obviously I know that everybody doesn't have to buy skins for their Deagle or AK or whatever, but the question still stands: would we rather want a paid TLC with no skins and nothing you need to buy, or do we want free extra content with option to buy cosmetic upgrades and maybe something else like weapons, or who knows, maybe in vehicles in the future? What if I don't want none of these options? Now we get to my standpoint. I usually have a strategy that I wait until a game price drops kinda low so I can get my hands on it, because not everyone is a millionaire that can buy a $60 to $100 game every month or so when another AAA title comes to the market. But that brings me to my problem. Usually by the time that the game price has dropped significantly, another game of the series is around corner, like maybe Call of Duty or maybe Battlefield DLCs. My main question is this: why couldn't we get all the content at once on the launch day of the game? Is it really so hard to do? We managed to do it less than 10 years ago. Why do we need DLCs now? I think there are two reasons behind it. Firstly, game developers don't have much time to create another game, because they are still too involved with the last one. They try to improve it constantly, and they are not thinking about making another game. And secondly, money. It all comes back to money at some point, doesn't it? There's absolutely no reason for game developers to make a game every 3 years and not release anything in between. But why do I think it's a great idea? Well, currently I'm still ranked 50 or so out of 120 in Battlefield 3, which is a game that is already 4 years old, and I think I've played it quite a lot still. That basically means I have almost half of the unlocks still to be achieved. I just can't catch up to every Battlefield that they make, and I really would want to experience that feeling that, wow, now I have all unlocks completed. I haven't felt it so far. But no, another Battlefield title comes up and everybody goes and plays that. I just feel alone if I play Battlefield 3, even though, yeah, I know that there are still players, but it doesn't feel like the new game that everybody wants to play anymore, because they move on to newer title. Also, I bought Battlefield 3 Premium, and I don't think I have played all maps for at least an hour. There are just too many vehicles and guns to try in this game, and I just can never make up my mind what to do next. So usually I just end up playing vanilla Battlefield maps and rush game mode, and something that I'm very familiar with. Another reason why I think DICE, for example, should make Battlefield game every 3, 4, maybe even 5 years, is that they do not change very much during the time that they are made now. For example, Battlefield 4 was made 2 years later from Battlefield 3, but I think that it was really a downgrade from the previous title. I didn't like Battlefield 4 at all in the beginning, and yeah, it has gotten a lot better now, but it still doesn't make that game better in my eyes. Also, the graphical side hasn't changed much, and I know that this is a personal preference, but honestly I think that Battlefield 3 looked better because the sun was brighter and the grass was greener. Damn, I'm gonna sound like my grandma now. Well, anyways, you should get my point by now. I should say that a new game should be made if a new game engine will be developed or upgraded at least. I mean, maybe even like 2 engines, because I don't know, like Frostbite 2, the first Frostbite 3 I think was the jump and didn't make difference. However, Unreal Engine 4 looks amazing compared to something like Unreal Engine 2. Now, Very good example of a good game, I think, is GTA 5. Okay, it has problems, I know, but they made this game 7 years, and it is really well thought game. And they took 7 years to do it. They already did it when they launched GTA 4, and it shows. It shows. And the next GTA won't come like next year or even not in 2 years. They will take time to do this, and it will be a great game, I hope. Now, to make this all happen, first of all, the most important thing that is most of the gamers agree to my thinking, and then we can move on to point 2. Honestly, I don't think most of you even think that way, and you like how games are released now and like the new content every couple of months. Now, you have the liberty, and if you do not agree with me, then that's completely fine. But if you do think there's a little bit of truth in my story, then what needs to be done? I think that the best way to do this is just don't buy every game that the publisher releases, like every Call of Duty. Just skip a 2 or maybe a FIFA every year, because most of the time it stays the same. Or maybe like for Battlefield, don't buy the premium right away and just start with basic maps and weapons. Then later on, if you really need more content, then you have the option to buy these DLCs, and by that time the prices drop down and it's pretty much the same. So in conclusion, if you think that everything is fine and neat in the game world right now, then I am sorry that I just wasted however minutes this video is long. I think it's very long. If you think the otherwise, then spread this message along your friends and see what they think about it, and if we finally get enough people to think the same way, maybe then and only then we can make a difference. Now, for the end of the video, I just want to quickly talk about my future plans. So next Monday I will be going to national military service, which lasts for 8 months, and then I will be able to come back and maybe start making videos. It's like a compulsory thing in my country, and even if I'm going to come back in 8 months, I don't know if I'm going to make videos like daily, because I'm going to college, and I think I'll make some videos, but if I get the time, it's not gonna be essential right there. I have also set up my Twitch channel, and maybe I'm gonna stream when I get back. I don't know, I'm not sure. And also if I have the money, so I'm gonna get a decent webcam and you can finally see my face, and then I can start streaming properly. So if you want to see my stream, I'll put the stream link in the video description as well, so go check that out. And I think that this is about it for this video, but thank you for watching if you made it till the end, and as always, goodbye.